UHART Bakes. So today we got a request from my good friend Emily Quinn, who I know loves the Samoa cupcakes that we make here at the Commons. I just want to shout her out and all of our other graduating seniors for 2020. I'm sorry your graduation doesn't look the way that you intended it to, but congratulations, you guys worked so hard, you deserve this. So today we're going to make these specially for her. So you're welcome, Emily. So the first thing we're going to start with is caramel. So for those of you that don't know, the Samoa cupcake, it's going to be a chocolate cupcake. It has a caramel buttercream. We're going to dip it in toasted coconut and it gets a chocolate drizzle. Just to speed things up today, we actually made our favorite chocolate cupcake recipe. So I'm going to encourage you guys to make your own chocolate cupcake recipe. Whatever one you love, you can use a box mix. Get those ready, have them cooled, and then you can kind of start on the rest of this. So the first thing you need to start is your caramel. Your caramel actually, you could do it the day before, but it does need to sit in the fridge and get cold before you can actually make it into this buttercream. So start this whenever you want. It's good in the fridge for 2-3 weeks, so you have plenty of time. We've got 1 cup of sugar. Sugar is gonna go right in a pot. Then we've got some water. Just show you guys in here. We're adding the water just until this mixture looks like wet sand. Give it a quick stir, let it be all incorporated. Caramel is a little bit tricky, so once this sugar mixture starts to boil, you cannot stir it anymore. You're going to crystallize your sugar. You just have to let it go. All right, so it's been about 3 minutes, and you can kind of see that our caramel is starting to get a little bit golden around the edges. That's kind of what we want. So when it starts to get golden, the only thing I can do is kind of shift my pot around to get all the sugar even in there. We want the middle and all the colors to kind of blend because we want to cook this very evenly. We're waiting for it to be kind of a darker amber color. All right, we're at that color. I'm gonna turn my stove off. We're gonna add in 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream. It does help if the cream is warm, so warm up your cream. And then I'm gonna add in my butter. So I got 6 tablespoons of butter. Woo! Give that a stir. All right, and now we've got some fresh homemade caramel. All right, so now we're moving on to our buttercream. So once your caramel's been cooled, the next step that we already did ahead that you're gonna wanna do is take about 2 cups of sweetened coconut. You're gonna wanna spread it out on a tray, bake it in your oven at 350 for about 6 minutes. Doesn't need to be super long. We just want that nice golden toasted coconut. Once that's done, you're gonna wanna leave it on the sheet pan to cool evenly. It cools in about 5-10 minutes. It does not take very long. Then you're ready to go. That's gonna be part of our topping. Is add 1/2 pound or 2 sticks of butter right into your mixer. If you have a handheld mixer, same thing. We're actually gonna let this mix for like 3 minutes or so. We want it really nice and light. You wanna see that color change to almost white. All right, so it's pretty light in color, so we can turn the mixer off. We're gonna add in 1.5 pounds of powdered sugar, dump it right in there. We're gonna turn that on low speed. And we're gonna let that mix in. I'm gonna add in our caramel, probably about half of the recipe that you just made. I'm gonna let that mix together. I do have a little bit of milk on the side to add in. I'm gonna give it a splash, so it's probably about a tablespoon or so. And that looks like it's about good. So we're gonna let this mix just so everything is really nice and light and fluffy. So all that we need to decorate these cupcakes is our pre-baked cupcakes that have cooled. Get those ready. Your toasted coconut that you've toasted and cooled. And what we're gonna do is take some chocolate chips, no specific amount. We're just gonna use it to drizzle the top. So I'm gonna melt these in the microwave, get those melted, and then we're gonna start decorating. So we're gonna cut the tip off. Not too big, not too small, just give it a little snip. We're gonna fold our bag over, add our buttercream in here. Doesn't have to be pretty, just squeeze some frosting onto your cupcake. Take our coconut. We're gonna take each cupcake, we're gonna dip it and kind of give it a nice little roll around. All right, so now our cupcakes are topped. We got our coconut on them. We're gonna add our chocolate drizzle. All you're gonna do is take a wooden spoon, a regular spoon, anything, dip it in your chocolate, and you're just kind of gonna go back and forth, give the cupcakes a nice drizzle. And there you have our Samoa cupcakes. Thank you guys for leaving your comments and watching our videos lately. We really hope you've enjoyed them. Feel free to comment below on the next things that you guys want to see us make. Follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, and our YouTube channel. And thank you so much for tuning in.